what we're gonna do today is pretty much just create some procedural handheld camera movement, and then we're also going to be going over a way to use your iPhone to do some handheld camera movement. It's actually really cool, really simple. Initially, what we're going to be doing is let's just create like a quick area to kind of, I don't know, something for the handheld camera movement to see. You know what I mean? Yo, we have a scene made. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a camera. We're going to click Ctrl+Alt+0 to have it go to your view. And then from there, what we're going to do to actually make procedural camera movement is one of the most simplest things. First, what you need to do is have your camera selected and hit I to insert a location rotation keyframe. Then slide out another window to open up the graph editor. Then on whatever value you want. Normally I just do rotation values, so just these ones, but you can also do this for the Z, Y, and X location. But let's just do it with the rotation stuff. So to do the procedural movement, what we're going to do is we're going to go to modifiers and hit add modifier noise. So now you can see there's some shakiness. And to make this more realistic, we're going to set this to a higher number, like 30 for the scale. Set the strength slightly lower, like 0.2 or 0.1. Maybe even make this bigger, so like 50. Make it more subtle. And we're going to click copy. So to copy these, you're going to just select this little button on the top here to copy your noise modifier. And then we're going to paste this into the Y value and the Z value. The only thing you're going to want to do here is on both of these, change the phase. So that way it changes the actual graphing of it. So that way it's not the exact same noise pattern as everything else. And now, handheld fake camera movement. That's how simple that is if you're doing it procedurally. It's not difficult. This is what I do for everything procedural hand movement wise. But next, what we're going to be doing is looking at an app called Virtual Camera. It's spelled VIRTU camera, and it's an app on your iPhone that lets you connect to your computer. I just realized I don't know if I can show this on screen because I'm pretty sure it shows my IP address. When you install this, it's gonna come up if you click N on your keyboard in the viewport display. So that way you can kind of like scroll to it, and then you'll find like a QR code on there. From there, you're gonna go into your phone app, which is going to ask you, which is gonna let you essentially scan your the QR code itself, and then it will have that computer saved onto your thing. So once you hit start servicing, you can select your actual camera or your computer and then select which camera you want to use. Currently, I only have the one camera made, but what I'm gonna do is I can actually show screen now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create another camera. We're gonna have it set into a position where we want it. So we'll set it like over here with a slightly higher field of view, and you're gonna see a camera pop up on your phone. From there, you're literally just going to select the camera, and you'll get like a weird setup. I'll show it on screen in the YouTube video. This is a little hard to show off on stream, I'm not gonna lie. But you'll be able to see the view. Can you see that? Next, what you'll do is you'll hit like a linking button on your phone. You'll end up being able to, light for this. You'll be able to move this, and now it moves. I can look around my blender scene and do all that stuff. And then from there, we can hit record and go around our scene. Do everything like that. And bam, 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 bam. Actual handheld camera movement. You can adjust smoothness. You can also adjust like how much like movement is required for you to actually move through a scene. There's a bunch of stuff like that. But this is one of the simpler ways, and play it back. All of this was shot on my phone. It is one of the coolest things that I've noticed in a while. And it's like a $10 phone app, bro. get on this virtual camera. I will type that. Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know that you could do that. It's actually insane. I'm gonna type the name of the app in the chat for you guys. I don't have a link to it because it is a phone app, but it's also a plugin that you need to download for Blender. Just look that up on YouTube or something and it should come up. But yeah, like this is dope. And then obviously you can play around with depth of field and turn that on afterwards, and then maybe like edit this as you go. This is by far one of the coolest things I found recently, because you can get really shaky with the camera movement. There's like an option for like pure handheld movement, or you could smooth it so you can almost make it feel like a dolly shot or like something with like a steady cam. So cool. It's so cool. I've been using this a lot for Chainsaw Man. It's like actually insane. So that was the end of that video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, all that stuff. Check out the stream. I recorded 3 today. Good on me. That was a quick ass one. That video is gonna be like 5 minutes long.